Alrighty. I think we are all set up and ready to go. Let me just make sure everything's going well. There it is. Okay. So I was finagling with my microphone, and at first I thought it was the mic I was using, but it might just have been it might have been the mic, but it also might have been a combination of the settings I had or the filters I had. So hopefully. All right, I'm gonna click live. Just have been it might have been the mic, but it also might have been a combination of the settings I had or the filters I had. All right, we are golden. So I didn't really change this. I literally just left the game open for 3 days straight, all weekend long. Let me just. All right, I'm gonna click live. Just have been it might have been the mic, but it also might have been a combination of the settings I had or the filters I had. All right, we are golden. So I didn't really change this. I literally just left the game open for 3 days straight. Do I have? Oh, I see the problem. I see the problem. I was hearing myself echo for a moment there, and I was like, what the fuck? I go to my OBS settings, and there are literally fucking... It's recording the desktop audio. That's what it is. I have mic input, and I have the application, which in this case would be the game, and then I have like just as a surefire way to make sure everything's going right, I have a version of the stream running in a different desktop. Oh, hey, we have a viewer asking about the sound. Yeah, so yesterday I was, now I'm a bit of a perfectionist, but the sound did not sound good because every time I talked, every now and then you would hear like these little popping noises. I don't know. It was also probably my keyboard, but like just this little audio glitches, I guess. I don't know. I also had my headphones on. Like I was watching it like through my phone, through my headphones, or through the TV. The TV sounded totally fine. So that's probably one of the things you only hear when you wear headphones, but it is whatever. Let me see. It could be. It could be the pop filter. I have a pop filter. I have a lot of filters, actually. I always thought about like just raw dogging it and just using the mic without any filters and just playing with that. It is a bit cumbersome. Right now, I'm using a, what's it called? I think it's a dynamic mic. There's a condenser mic and a dynamic mic. A condenser mic is like great if you want to record a whole room and you can hear a pin drop. Whereas a dynamic mic, it's much better for isolating your own voice. But then you got to talk like less than 4 inches away from the mic. Oh, shoot. The game's not... I might have to... Oh, fuck, what did I just do? Oh, wouldn't that be fucking hilarious if I just fucking... exit or restart the whole game. Couldn't hear anything. I'm fucking on autopilot. I believe it saves though, so all that time. Well, to be fair, the game wasn't playing sound, so that's usually a sign that I just need to restart it. That's happened before with applications. If you listen on like on... Oh, okay, now I can hear it. Okay. That's fine. New game. Once again, I'm just going to play on the easiest difficulty. If it just leaves where I left off, that's great. Please, God, just continue where I left off. It said save the game. Hey, we're back. Thank fucking God. They said they'd remember it this year. Oh yeah, I remember now. When we left off, Doom Guy got into a bit of a toxic relationship with a codependency. His roommate. It's my birthday. Let's see, what's the date? June 29th. No, that's not my birthday. Must be their birthday. I hope they remembered this year. Well, did you tell them? That's always a gold strategy. If you ever want people to remember that it's your birthday... Oh, never mind. It's time for bed. Damn. We were at the last minute, too. Shit. I hope I'm not supposed to click on something. Oh. Maybe tomorrow will be better. I suppose now would be a good time to play with the sound options. Maybe tomorrow. Once again, I'm playing on baby boy bitch mode because I don't want to fucking lose progress. Hold on one sec, I'm gonna... Oh. I looked over for 1 second, and now... Oh, how pretty, how fancy. Alright, but hold on, I'm gonna... just, Okay, we're done. Alright, I had my, my live stream playing on a different tab. I just wanted to listen to it for a second, see how it sounded. Sounds pretty good. Mixing is nice. So that's one less headache I gotta deal with. Now I can just focus on the game. And it appears we are back at the... not now at the glitches, please. I'm trying to immerse myself in the game. Looks like we got some fancy-ass texture pack going on here. Looking a little mean and green out there now. Oh, god damn it. Huh. You know, this actually is kind of a useful texture, because now I know what I can click on. I wonder what else I can click on. Because when I played this originally, I found, like, some of the secrets, but not all the secrets. Yeah, let's keep it like this. This looks pretty useful. Now I know what I can click on. Oh, look, it even says... I kind of like this, shit. This works too. This works too. Wait. Oh, damn. I thought these were the map colors. That would have been a funny touch, but I guess the stuff. Oh. Oh, hey, we're back at the, fancy... Jesus Christ. I would like to say that talking and playing at the same time is hard, but I don't really get to use that excuse when I'm playing on the easiest difficulty. Oh, shit. Had I known we were going to play on this level again, I probably would have bumped up the difficulty a bit more. Actually, I wonder... That's not worth the effort. I thought one of these was... Oh, yeah. That was one of the secrets. Hold on, I'm gonna check. Oh shit, not again. Alright. Almost clicked on new game again. I don't know why, but in the little chat thing, YouTube has this window that says, "Welcome to live chat. Remember to guard your privacy and abide by our community guide." Like, kind of takes up a huge chunk of the screen. I clicked on the Learn More button because that was the only button that was there. There might be a way to get rid of that, but I don't think it's worth the trouble right now. Wait, were these doors always locked? Yeah. Maybe they might have been. I just walked right into that again. I love walking right into the fireballs. Oh, son of a bitch. What is this fucking pool room shit? I'm gonna be honest, I got a hot liminal space take, as the youngsters say. I don't think the pool rooms is all that interesting. It was never really my cup of tea. But for whatever reason, that seems to be like the go-to, the gold standard. It's like, we can see why the back rooms might be a little... not for everyone, but who doesn't love the pool rooms, am I right? Everyone has memories of the pool. And I just don't really relate to that. I don't know. Doesn't really do it for me. I'm forgetting something. No, I'm not. I'm not forgetting anything. Everything's going swimmingly. I remember there's this, what was it called? Dream Core? I know I'm forgetting something here. Hold on. No, I'm forgetting something. Okay, I just looked over at the chat. Yeah, I can see that. So, now that there are more chats. The welcome to live chat or whatever the hell, it moved up a bit. So I guess it'll go away over time. So it's, like I said, probably a non-issue. I am definitely gonna forget where I was going. I'm not sure how much of my previous video is going to be remembered, but I think I mentioned how... The fuck was that? Oh, now I remember. Oh my god, I remember now. Yeah, you had to... It's not a one-time thing, it's a temporary... I should have known that, because that's probably what that button is for. It's a timed switch, not a toggle. Or not even... Now I remember. Oh, fuck off. I forgot I had to go in there. I completely forgot what I was going to say. I'll probably remember eventually. Oh, hey, we're back here. Portal. Bitchin'. Oh yeah, now I remember what I was going to say. I was going to say how my setup is kind of janky because I'm staring at my monitor, but the monitor that actually displays like my playback and the chat and all that stuff is over my shoulder. So every time I want to see if someone left a message, I have to consciously decide, okay, it's now time to check the chat. Whereas I'm sure most people would have an actual widget or something. I don't know. Wait, I gotta go this way. I'm not too worried because I'm probably not cut out to. There's like live streaming is a bitch. I commend anyone that live streams on a daily basis. Looks different. That live streams on a daily basis. Because it's three things. Number one, you're playing a game. And doing an exceptionally good job at playing that game, too. Number two is talking about the game, commenting on the game, actually holding up interest in it. Keeping things interesting. And number three is engaging with the audience, which, I don't know. Maybe this is really basic for a lot of people. For a lot of people, it's just innate. You can talk and play games and hold up a conversation with everyone in the room. Was this always a... Is there always... Am I getting shot? I am getting shot. I keep forgetting that glitch is, it's damaged, but yeah. Okay, I can't go through there yet. But yeah, live streaming is tricky. Actually, I want to take advantage of this screen. That's just the door. Locked. Locked. Okay. Okay, that seemed easier than normal. I know I'm playing on baby bitch mode, but I figured that would take at least 2 shots. Oh. Yeah, I normally wouldn't play on such an easy difficulty, but there's... Oh my god. There's no way to save, so if you die, you gotta start the whole level over again. And admittedly, there have been times where I would have died had I not been playing in the easiest difficulty. I know that for a fact. Alright, I don't know if there's any reason to collect these, but I'm doing it anyway. Alright, I read the chat again. Now I know. Yeah, I'm... Oh my gosh. I'm assuming we're talking about the setup being cursed. Oh my lord. It is a bit unorthodox, But sometimes there's fun to be had and working with the dumbest shit, whatever you got. Yeah, I don't even know why I'm... I don't know, I tried, once again, my predicament I was talking about earlier, where it's like you gotta manage the game and the conversation. It's oddly focus heavy. Where was I go? I am... Now I gotta remember what I was doing. I think, the system I've got going for now works. I'm trying to... I guess the whole reason I'm doing this is to just practice if I ever want to go back to streaming my drawing. Just do something lighthearted, not something that's more low stakes. It's like, you can't fuck up a game. I did live stream drawing for a while, but... And it was nice because it kind of holds you accountable. It makes it really difficult to procrastinate. Like, you literally can't. You cannot stop because you're in the middle of recording, and that'd be kind of awkward if you just left the room for 5 minutes. For not 5 minutes, more like a fucking half hour. I know that some people do it, but... Okay, that's where I'm going. Wait, no, it's not where I'm going. I'm going over here to the teleporter, which is still closed. Okay. I'm juggling so much. Bitch. Stream. I know, yeah, the feeling of not being good enough to stream. I know the feeling. That's why I, started off just doing, like, regular recordings. Okay, what? Okay, that's open up now. Back in, 2022, once again, I might have mentioned this, that whole entire year was just devoted to doing Let's Plays. I was, in grad school on, like, winter vacation or something, and I figured just one day out of the blue, I recorded myself playing, I think it was Star Fox Adventure. Oh my god. And then I learned how to edit video. I'm like, oh my gosh. I had a minor in media development and game design, so oh my fucking god, I'm doing this all wrong. Fuck, 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 fuck. I'm juggling here. I had a minor in media development and game design, which gave me access to like Photoshop and Adobe Premiere. I swear to God. Holy shit. And we're back. Okay. Trying to stay focused here. Trying to keep on topic. I had access to Photoshop and Adobe Premiere Pro, so I spent a lot of time dicking around with that, just making videos. And it was nice because normally when people do Let's Play, they like break it up into parts, like, oh, part 1, part 2. No, I just did my entire hour-long recording and turned that into one long-ass video. I did not want to flood my channel with part 1, part 2, because I didn't even have an audience yet. I was like, fuck it. Let's make this behemoth of a video. There was a secret here, and here it is. Wait. Now I remember. Yep, yep. What the fuck? It's gone. Alright. Maybe I can come back later. There was a secret over there. Wait. Maybe it is. Fuck. Can I open that again? I wonder if the door is open back there, because last time I played this, yeah, right here, there was something back there. Whoa, what the fuck was that? Oh, I think I know what the problem is. It's mirrored. Right? It is. There it is. Yeah, okay, I found it. The secret's been found. I looked for this once. I never really got anywhere, so... A Silksong speedrun, eh? I've dabbled. Speedrunning is one of those things where I watch someone do it and I think, oh, that's so cool, I want to do that. And I do it and immediately realize it's not something you can just do. I take that back, actually. I remember there was one exception. That was Sonic Generations I played as a kid. When did that come out? Shit, that came out in 2011, I think. I want to say holiday 2011, so I'd have been like 13 at the time. Shit. Did I get everything I need here? But I remember it was a very accessible way to speedrun because you're only just doing one level. And I would just play that over and over and over again. I never recorded my videos because I don't think I even had a computer at the time. But I definitely wanted to make videos and I wanted to be able to like capture gameplay. I think part of me wants to look for secrets, but the other part of me should probably not. But yeah, when it comes to like getting started on videos, I'm gonna. Well, okay. Well, these shower curtains. Man, I once again, juggling. But when it comes to getting started, it is tricky. I'm not the best candidate to giving advice on that because I am so guilty of that myself. But then again, maybe that's exactly why I'm the best candidate, because I found some ways to overcome it, I guess. I guess the best strategy is to just learn the hard way. Fail as many times as you can. Because there is no way to learn like the hard way. I can think back to so many projects I've worked on years ago. And back then I thought, oh man, this is it, my magnum opus. I can't fuck this up. And then I look back on it years later, I was like, oh yeah, that was just some dumb thing I did. I don't know. I was also just genuinely fascinated by the art of recording. How fucking long did I... What the fuck? I'm curious if this is actually going to count. Oh my god, is it going to consider all that... I mentioned that I left this window open over the weekend. Is this going to go on for like... 20... This might go for a while. Which might be a blessing, because now I can talk about the fucking situation I was in. Hold on, let me read the chat. Let me see. Yeah, so I left this on for over the weekend, thinking it's like, oh man, I don't want to risk losing progress. So just in case, I'll leave it open, and then I'll continue where I left off. But then I opened the game and my audio wasn't working, and I know exactly why. It's because sometimes I switch between my headphones and my speakers, and then the game gets confused, and I don't know how to manually swap it. So I just like, I'll just leave, or I left it open, found out it wasn't working, so then I just had to close it and reopen it. It worked, but I guess all that time this weekend that it spent sitting there collecting dust, it was doing that. This might actually go on for... Hold on, how many minutes? Let me look this up. How do I don't have a calculator on me. I got my watch. Hold on. How many minutes? And wait, no, it'd be 24. Oh my god, I can't. 60 times 24 times 3. 4,300. Okay, we're not gonna... I'm just gonna... 700... I don't even know what are these numbers? Are those exponents? You are here. Unstable. Entering. I think we lost some time there, yeah. I can't move, so I'll just have to enjoy the show. Ever see yourself doing something in the past? And no matter how many times you remember it. Oh, is this recording my gameplay? You still want to scream stop. I remember I read that, and, well, it's going to record me just dicking around trying to hold a conversation. Somehow redirect the action. Reorder the present. I mean, if I really wanted to. I could probably do that. If I really felt like I was being abandoned. Or if I really felt like... Text is kind of blending in with the walls. If I really believed what I thought was happening to me. Why did I fight so hard to make it stop? Why did it feel like I wasn't being listened to? Once again, juggle. Okay, yeah, add this to the... Why is it so hard to accept your words? So yeah, playing the game, commenting on the game, talking to chat, and trying to understand the deeper meanings of the story and find all the secrets on my first try. These are the questions I keep asking myself. I mentioned this before, and I'll say it again. There's probably something I can do to get a better ending, and I'm just missing every opportunity there. Would it have changed anything if I just let go? I mean, I wouldn't be playing this game if I let go. Would I be feeling the heartbreak I feel now? I see that text flashing. Why would I still be trying to record the past? To play the shitty games that suck ass. Here I go, doing it again. Oh hey, what the fuck? Oh, never mind. I thought somehow the recording went into that secret area that I was trying to get into. Here I go, doing it again. Is this actually gonna play the entire fucking level that I did? Here I go, doing it again. It is speeding up, so I think the game was programmed to keep it within a reasonable amount of time, so I don't think I gotta worry too much about nothing happening. This is my personal best, I guess. Oh my god. I love Doom WODs to a degree. Obviously, I'm not really an avid member of the Doom community, but I do have a soft spot for Doom. I never really considered myself part of any community. I just kind of, every now and then, I'll find something cool and I'll play it. Well, I shouldn't say part of communities. I don't know. I could probably, like, list the games I'm interested in with the number of fingers I have. Mario 64, obviously. I love that fucking game. Well, I guess these are more mods that are so abstract that completely reinvents the experience. Those two experiences being B3313 and myhouse.wad. Though I can understand if, like, fans of the Doom community scoff at that, being like, come on, man, I've been playing Doom mods, and all of a sudden this random liminal space game with Shrek posters shows up, and suddenly the whole game's been changed. I don't even remember. Oh, no, I do remember this part. But I did play. I mentioned this last time. I gotta stop saying that I mentioned it previously. I played Doom on the Xbox 360. I'm kind of like mesmerized by the visuals here, but I played it, and I just thoroughly enjoyed it. Oh, now I remember. The other one was Banjo-Kazooie. I liked Banjo. That was a hell of a time period. I mentioned that. I got an Xbox 360 when it was like only $200 just to play Banjo-Kazooie Nuts and Bolts. And honestly, God, that's not even the dumbest gaming purchase I made. I bought the Valve Index just to play Half-Life Alyx. Although to be fair, I played lots of VR games on the PC. Every VR game on the PC I've ever played was thanks to the Valve Index, so I can't complain too much. I don't know if I'm supposed to sit through this or read this. There's always tomorrow. That just gave me I just completely read that in Patrick's voice from that episode of SpongeBob. We're really sorry about something about your best day ever. And then Squidward with his little scooter veers into the door and crashes, and then Patrick says, "There's always tomorrow." I guess we'll just sit through this. That's fine. I wish I knew that there was going to be this much doing nothing. Otherwise, I would have reserved my conversation muscles to this part. I really hope I was... Am I supposed to? All right. Yeah, Doom is a goofy game. Well, there's also Wolfenstein. I played Wolfenstein for like 10 seconds and I couldn't do it. It was too janky. I have yeah, Doom's the game that's famous for being ported to every single console. Ironically enough, though, I remember when I was a kid, I wanted to play Doom and didn't know how. I wasn't sure how to do it. The only port it was always on PC, but I didn't have a computer. What the fuck? All right, we're back. Jesus Christ. I got no UI, no weapons. The sky is green. I'm gonna guess that I don't want to go in there just yet. Maybe when we want to go down. Oh. We are underwater. Ah, it's you. Hold on one sec. Hold that thought. Hold that thought. Okay. Oh, there's stuff here. Okay. Whoa. You got the talking pistol. Angle left to the server. Aren't you gonna do it again? What the fuck? Hold on. Just talk to them. Is this infinite? Hold that thought. Well, now I'm going back up. Is it... Is this like a Mario 64 endless staircase situation where it just keeps looping you back to the beginning? Oh my god. Well, I'm probably making the worst. Okay, yeah, no, that felt a lot quicker going down the stairs than... But back to the point I was making earlier about... Oh, okay. Talking fixes everything. About Doom. I'm in a unique position where they're your friends. I'm in a unique position where Doom is a part of my childhood, even though I was born in fucking years after it was made. They're not avoiding you. So I do get that little nostalgic hinge, or whatever you call it, when I play these mods that... They kind of fuck with you in the head. What did I do? Okay, that's definitely the character way down there. I can see it. Almost looks like a... Feels on purpose. I don't want to hurt them. Reticle, that's the word, reticle. Why am I trying? Am I... Okay, you know, I saw a red dot down in the distance, but now it's looking a little different, and I can't tell. Oh, wait. Nope, it's... Yep, I'm definitely getting closer. I can't let go. I should probably pay more attention to that or try to derive meaning from it. I don't want to forget you. What did that say? It sounded like it said you are a liar, but I don't... Whoa! About to fall off there. I don't want to... Alright. This is how an angel dies. Looks like a Pokemon plush. Or at least a picture of one. Oh, game saved. Oh, okay. So yeah, the whole theme of this game, from what I've gathered, is there's like... I rewatched the recording, which was probably good, because it gave me a chance to reread all the stuff I probably missed. And the gist of the story so far is that you're a guy that... No friends. There's a part, like, in a grocery store, I remember. I was reading the dialogue, but I was too slow and I missed it, but I guess something about a... Hello. Something about a person he was talking to, but... They were interested in dating. But then this other person shows up and says, hey, I'm moving in. And then all of a sudden these green slime fuckers show up and they're leaving cockroaches and dirty socks and dishes and and shit everywhere. Giving the vibes of a toxic roommate, and all they really want to do is bitch and moan about how they can't have any friends and you just gotta listen to that shit. I hate when I hear noises. Oh. Oh. My god, my throat's like getting the 3D glasses. Forest walk will be hazardous to your health. What the fuck? Ghosts. But at the same time, there was a part very early in the game where there was this whole entire cult setting with all these people. So I don't even know. I'm sure there's tons of... Oh my. I can't seem to... Okay, yeah, I couldn't move there for a moment. Group shot. Oh! Take a I didn't even see that. These are all allegories for alcohol. But the story overall seems to be about codependency, bad coping habits, when you're so desperate to make friends that you invite some rando in your house who's like... Whoa. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't be drinking all these. I wonder if there's an... I need to escape. I need my place from... away from everything, too. It's one of those games where you'd have to play it like 20 times to... Or just watch a YouTube video of some guy explaining it. That always works too. Wait a minute. It's like yellow doors? I can't sprint right now, so... Were those there before? I don't know if these were here before. Oh, here we go. I think, oh, that's... no. Yeah, if there was a YouTube video explaining this, I'm not sure. I think as I've gotten older, I've kind of come to a realization. It's like half these people are just fucking guessing. I remember... shit, I mean, video essays have been around for as long as I can remember. But one of the earliest ones, I think this is probably the most famous one, was that Egoraptor sequelitis video about Mega Man. Now, admittedly, his was for like my first exposure to a video essay format. It was pretty high bar. But like in general, I'd see a video explaining something and think, well, the guy had to put the time and effort to record it, write a script, make a whole video, so he must know what he's talking about. But now it's become so commonplace for people to make video essays about anything that it's kind of lost its meaning, and I'm fucking lost as hell. I don't know if... oh, wait, I have the red key, duh. I can just fucking go back and open the red door. But yeah, I've gotten pretty good at just taking shit with a grain of salt. If there is a video explaining the lore, Although, to be fair, most videos that explain the lore often do reveal something that I never would have considered. There is fun to be had, and just... I am not going the right way. Is there a map? Oh, here we go. There is fun to be had in just guessing. At the very least, use video essays or just guides to... Oh, here we go. Get all the information that you might have missed. Oh, for God's sake. Well, I guess I'm committed to it now. Now we're on our 15th wind here. I think we're well past intoxicated. I'm 90% sure I saw everything there. I wish I could sprint. That would make this a lot easier. No, okay, we're good. We're good. Fuck. Yeah, the way you go about lore, that's kind of how I went about it too. The only exception, I guess the only thing there was to look up lore videos about was well, My House Dad Wad. But even then, I think My House Dad Wad's lore was pretty straightforward. It was just a matter of getting the information that was interesting. That game was fun. I never got around to playing Hollow Knight or, oh god. Oh my. I never got around to playing Hollow Knight. I think it was one of those games where I just kind of had to make a choice, and I was like, I'm not going to be able to commit to it. I haven't even beaten Elden Ring. I haven't been playing a lot of games lately. Holy moly. Like I said, I'm trying to juggle. Okay, that's not a secret door. Juggling, all these ideas. I think I finally just got to an age, though, where I was... Well, I don't know, I shouldn't say too much, because for all I know, in, like, a couple months, I'm gonna randomly go through a phase where I'm, like, obsessed with Elden Ring, or whatever game, really. Any game, really. Did I already collect them? Yeah. And just be like, oh my god, I can't believe I wasted all these years not playing this game when I could have been playing this game, and it's never that simple, I don't know. That's just how it is with a lot of games. You just go through phases. I don't know, I'm not the type of person, I guess, that just comes home and plays video games, or instinctively at least. I have to, like... It either has to be a very novel experience... Is it new? Oh my gosh. Or something that I'm like already neck deep into, or it's like I gotta push myself to finish it. So I've been a little bit selective. Oh my gosh. No, I'm sure if I did, like if I just spent like a couple hours on it, I'd get into it pretty quickly. At the same time, I've had so many experiences where I start a game, get like halfway through. Oh my god, more. Get like halfway through and then I just stop playing. Oh boy. I suppose anything is better than nothing though. That's kind of what I've been doing like all year long, is trying to focus on doing more deliberate, slow reward activities. Instead of, not unlike this. This is... Well, I can't, oh my gosh. Movies. How to Lose Friends. Whoa. Welcome to the Rumination Theater. What shall your pick be today? Oh, I've played this. The Beginner's Guide. Whoa. Once again, juggling between casual conversation and whatever the hell this is. Let's see. Embarrassing high school moments. Everything, or every unfair circumstance I have ever received, Volume 1. Arguments to have in the shower. Comebacks that would have burned so hard had I come up with them then and there. Oh god. Insecurities, or how I won't say I'm envious of everyone. People I hate and why I'm justified for hating them. We got quite the collection here. Self-reflection, a guide to undermining my self-esteem. Going to bed every night thinking I'll fix things tomorrow. Season 32. The complete omnibus of made-up scenarios that will never ever happen. Fuck. That's a lot of that. Danger. Memory sinkhole. Navigate feedback loop. Ooh, here's one. Oh, the party. Can't relate. Every decision I've ever made in life has been perfect, and I have no regrets. Sounds like a skill issue on this guy's emotional part. Oh, excellent choice. Oh my. Oh, what the fuck? Oh. There we go. Are there different characters here? Because some of them are red and some of them are purple. Ooh. Oh, we're in the apartment now, because that's the alarm clock, that's the monitor, that's the bed, that's the wardrobe. Do you remember when it finally clicked? No. Yeah, compared to My House.wa, this one seems to be a lot more on the nose, for lack of a better term. Well, I shouldn't say on the nose, but more overt in its themes. Although, part of me wonders if I should even compare this to My House.wad. And then you got B3313, which is just beyond cryptic. But I think both of those are more focused on nostalgia. This is more directly related to coping strategies and relationships. Mental health in general. It seems to have a clear narrative. But there might be more in the details. Like, there is a story to be picked apart here, I think. It seems that I just need to keep finding those little film reels. Yeah, there it is one. And all their friends were there. My dyslexic ass kept reading "kicked you in the guy." No, it's "kicked you in the gut." There it is. Once again, I'm juggling. I'm trying to read the story, but also find the tapes. Are you trying not to cry? You gonna cry? Boo fucking who? They don't owe you anything. Why aren't you in the photograph? You're not cool? Entitled piece of shit. Oh my god. Who gives a fuck about your birthday? Was that your birthday? Was that what we were talking about earlier with the birthday shit? You know, I keep fucking... There's probably meaning to the text this entire time. Maybe there's multiple characters here. I'm sure there's been a lot of overlap, because I know that the only two characters I know of are the one we're playing as and the roommate that came in, who may or may not have been in a relationship. Why does it matter? You've been with them for 7 years now. The purple them. Who are we playing as? Were we the bad roommate all along? I don't fucking know. Like I said, I'm sure if I took the time to, like, pick apart the details or replay the game or consider the color of the text, because that seems to be a heavy indicator. You saw them coming. Jackal didn't even look your way when you said happy birthday. I'm not sure I'm even trying to grasp. I get the... I don't want to say I get the idea. It's rumination. That's the important part. The important part is that we're spending time ruminating. Pacing around the house, collecting things. Only a matter of time before Jackal tells you how much Angel hates you. Birthday. 28. What's the date? Oh my god, if I was playing this yesterday, I would have wondered, because it's the 29th today. Was I supposed to... 28. Oh. There we go. That's some weird... What the... If I look up, they get closer. Huh. Days go by. Oh my god. Ah, yes, the Klansman. Why am I not in the photo? You gotta cry over the photo. Well, everyone's got their own unique text. I don't even have anything to say. I'm just kind of admiring. Can I hit tab? I'm hearing noises. I can't tell if I'm just supposed to ride the wave or if I'm actually actively looking for... I can't click on anything. God, this room's fucking massive. Alright, there we go. I'm just gonna hug the wall. I've seen enough. That's enough rumination for one night. Is there something? What's that? Are those things moving? No, those are just more the same characters. I swear to God, there's something I gotta do here. Would really help. I keep holding the shift key thinking it's gonna make me run faster, but it's not. Man, oh wait, what's that? Hold on. That's something. That's... Ooh. Oh, that was a person. Whoops. Hell yeah. Oh, the room's flooding. Okay. I'm seeing the appeal here now. It's telling a story through Doom UI. Whoa, what? I'm in jail. What's that? Please laugh. What is that? I can't see anything. Read this. You know, I bet you there's been a lot of messages I missed by clicking to read this. I take 1, 1, 1, and 2, 2, 2. And 333. Family, heartaches, headaches, lonely, sorrow. Tomorrow. Syrup. Hello. Now you are truly actual. What the fuck? I couldn't even read that. Exile. Vilify. Oh, wait. That's to quit the game. And exile is new game. Do I dare play on her? Me plenty. I'll play it safe for now.
Hello, Johnny. How are you today? Hello, Johnny. How are you today?
That's just from Twin Peaks Season 3.
Hello, Johnny. How are you today? Hello, Johnny.
That is literally...
Hello, Johnny. How are you today? Hello, Johnny. How are you today?
This guy watches Twin Peaks, alright.
Johnny. How are you today?
Okay.
Hello, Johnny. How are you today?
The hitbox is really weird.
Hello, Johnny. How are you today?
They seem to be very low to the ground. Wow.
Hello, Johnny. How are you today? Hello, Johnny. How are you today?
Now, a reasonable conclusion would be that I am crawling on the floor, but I'm going to assume we are playing through the perspective of Gary the Snail.
Hello, Johnny. How are you today?
Oh, hey, the door's open.
Hello,
What's in there?
how are you today?
Alright, I want to see the new room before I get caught in some sort of closed path. That is one of my biggest pet peeves in a video game, is when there's branching paths. Oh my. And you want to find the bonus room with the bonus items, and you don't know which path.
How are you today?
Do. Wait, slow down here.
How are you today?
Do it in your room.
Hello, Johnny. How are you today?
Hello, Johnny.
Hello, Johnny. Hello, Johnny. How are you today? Hello, Johnny. How are you today? How are you today?
But when there's two branching paths, and you want to go to the bonus path, and you can't tell which one is the normal path and which one is the secret bonus path that will give you a reward, and you literally can't tell. You want the bonus, you know there's a bonus path, you know there's a secret route, and you don't know which one's the secret route and which one's just the normal route you're supposed to go, because they're both so easily accessible. And then you go down what you think is the bonus path, and you're like, oh, here's a unskippable cutscene, or a point of no return, now we're in the next area, and you can't go back unless you restart the whole chapter, whatever the fuck. And then the game just fucking gives you that, oh, you missed one secret. See, like, yeah, no shit. Man, the way that people find alternate endings, like I said, this is just screaming bad ending, but who knows? Who knows? You got the bad ending because you consume too many drugs. Here we go. Read this. Oh, for Christ's sake, I can't even read that. Feeling fine. Oh, okay, good. It's alright, guys, we're feeling fine. Wake up and do it for real. Oh, it's a dream. Oh. Whoops. The game just closed, I guess, so we're gonna open that back up, and I'm gonna hope that OBS recognizes it. Well, what the fuck? It's Dad, bad news. What now? Your uncle took his own life. Fucking uncle stealing my thunder. What the fuck? Let me make sure this is actually running. There we go. Okay, yeah. I'm looking at the feed. All right. Just want to make sure it's running. All right. What now? Or I could say nothing. Your uncle took his own life. Oh, hold on. I gotta feed my cat. There we go. Oh, my cat's name is Araya. She was named after, I think, this guy named Tom Araya. It's my girlfriend's cat. Every day at 1 p.m. Central Time, I feed her a segment of this canned food. Alrighty. Oh yeah, that's right. Speaking of feeding cats, we gotta discuss the dead uncle. What now? What? Hold on. Okay, so that's all the same. Read this. Ever see? Okay, yeah, I've just played that message before. Demo. D&D. I've never played D&D, and I don't. That's just one of those things that has always flown under my radar. I don't know if I'll ever get into it, but a lot of people talk about. I don't know. I'm not really involved in many social circles either, so that's probably the biggest contributing factor. Hurt me. I'm just gonna keep playing Too Young to Die. All right. I have, funny though, I have drawn D&D characters for people, or like D&D concepts. Ooh, whoa, hello. Is that the Tower of Babel? You need a purple key card. Well, what a coincidence. There's one right there. This game's not even a challenge. Hey. Wait. Ooh. Limerence, noun, limerence. The state of being infatuated or obsessed with another person, typically experienced involuntarily, and characterized by a strong desire for reciprocation of one's feeling, but not primarily for a sexual relationship. Have I ever experienced limerence before? The older I get, the less I experience that. Whoa. Can I step in the blue water? Oh, hey, wait a minute. Oh, that's the console. Oh, that's okay if you don't have... that's cool, though, if that you would want to commission me for that, but that's totally fine. Oh. I threw a lot. Whoa. I'm always so weird about commissions. Not that I don't like drawing for people, but like I become like so perfectionist. There for you. Once again, I'm juggling between the story and casual conversation. Oh, thank you. My art style is kind of jank. I don't really have, like, a lot of people will, well, first and foremost, they have an understanding of the fundamentals. I like to say I understand the fundamentals, I just don't apply them. In terms of actually applying them, I just kind of wing it. But I'm stretched thin, I can't handle all this. I am fucking juggling. What did I grab? God damn it. I keep hitting the escape key at the wrong time. 4 a.m. Can I move? I can't see that. What is that? I hope I'm not supposed to move right now. You are here. Wait, can I move in the game? Ah, Jesus Christ. Okay, yeah, alright. Oops, shit, I just bumped the mic. Taking a close look at the, at the screen, that is a noose. Oh, here we go. Hmm. Am I supposed to do something? God damn. Alright. I'll just... No, I don't want to... Alright, I'm gonna try it. I don't want to, but I'm gonna try it. I swear to God. This better not be like... Oh, son of a bitch. Fuck, alright. Well, we didn't lose on too much time, I guess. Alright. But yeah, regarding commissions, I wish I could just, like, have time to do all of them for, like, way cheaper, but I always end up spending, like, way more time than I should on them. I remember the first time I did a commission, or did commissions, I just kind of guessed, like, alright, well, we'll just say minimum wage and say work takes, like, 8 hours, so I'll price it at this. But what I didn't realize was that there's two aspects. What? Oh my God, there's a door right here. Oh. What I didn't realize was that there's two factors that goes into doing commissions. First and foremost, there's actually drawing it, but the second is understanding what you're drawing. Now, sometimes there have been a couple instances where I actually got like reference photos, which made it so much easier. Because then I didn't even have to think. I just had to look at it and draw it. The challenge is when people like give vague descriptions. Now sometimes they're very chill about it. They're like, I don't care. You have complete and total creative freedom. This is just the essentials. But I've had like I think one instance maybe. Not that that was a bad experience, but rather the guy was like very specific, and I was so worried about like fucking it up. He gave me like this very detailed, like every possible detail. Now I don't know if he was giving me every possible detail out of kindness, out of like this, like to make it as easy as possible for me, or if these were like his demanding specifications. I played it safe and just did it to a T. For all I know, it didn't really matter that much. Hold on, between the Roach, the Bills work, and my own Roach. Was that was Roach a character? Because I thought those green slime things were in reference to a shitty person that moved in. What if these are all? What if every level's like a different person? I don't even know. I'm not doing a good job at following the story. Between Roach, Bills, work, and my own mental health, I just don't have room for your problems too. Roach. Oh boy. I think the other interesting thing though about commissions is it's how you say it's a gift and a curse that it gives you the opportunity to draw things you would never consider drawing. I remember one of them I drew recently was this cathedral setting, and I completely and totally underestimated it because well, I did two mistakes. Well, not really mistakes, but things I didn't consider. Number one, I did a I want to say, what's the word? 2-point perspective. There's a perspective where you're looking straight ahead. And it's very easy to draw that because everything's flat and square. But then there's the perspective where you're looking up at something. And that is significantly harder because now everything has to be at an angle because everything foreshortens into the focal point. We got Angel, Roach, all these characters. I may or may not have shot these people, but I can't keep up with them. But that was hard, and we're also working with architecture. You know, if these were like trees, oh yeah, no problem. I could just draw some squiggly lines here and there, and then they'll all sort of close into the center. But we have like architecture, you know, like cathedrals, and we got to make sure they're every window, every pillar is nice and angled. That took so long to set up. But it was a unique experience. It was the, like, I knew how to do it, it just, executing it was the first time I really executed something like that. That's why, I like working with, wood, the log cabin. I have so much of my art style has been optimized for the story I'm currently working on, which takes place in a snowy log cabin. And I'm madly in love with him. Who is him? So, like, things like wood, snow, trees, rocks, nature, water, things like that I've gotten pretty comfortable with. Wood especially, like, I can easily draw wood panelings in my specific art style. A lot of people say I have, like, a woodcut art style, and that's probably because I'm literally drawing wood. And I came up with a way to instinctively just create a quick wood pattern. But marble, like that's the challenge with the cathedral, was that I was working with marble patterns. And it was a little bit trickier, but I think I just came, instead of like doing long grains of... I swear to God, I thought I heard something. I don't know if that was actually something I'm hearing or if that was in the game. But I did come up with a system that works. A dimly lit throne. I could probably pull that off. I don't know if you saw that post. I didn't upload them myself. I republished them from the people I did it for. It was the one where it was like, top half is daytime, and then the bottom half is like a mirror image at night. Oh, we're back in the beginning. The bottom half is a mirror image at night. Oh god, that would suck. I know where I'm now. I'm all the way back at the beginning, and I was down there. If I were to fall off, that would suck ass. But yeah, the image I worked on, it was like a daytime in the top half, nighttime in the bottom half. So I could probably pull it off. It would be very similar. It could be very similar to that style. The door may not open for a while. Or ever again. What the fuck? You need a purple keycard open. Ooh. What do we have here? Oh, hell yeah. Oh, now it's a party. I've actually never done shrooms. Although I've heard nothing but good things. My cries for help only made things worse. I was desperate for an easy way out. Oh, it's a drum beat. I was desperate for something to change. Desperate for a life-changing experience. I'm starting to think that this is the bad ending. That door should have opened had I done things differently, but maybe not. I don't know. Okay, hold on. It's getting a little hard to see here. Can we tone it down with the... But I was given what I needed. Alright. Just... Fuck, I can't see. But I was given what I needed instead. Now what the fuck? Oh hey, it's the tower. Oh god, what is this? Is this more of that alcohol shit? What do we have here? Ooh. Mystery drinks. Let me get a good look at you. Goodness, no wonder you're here. Doom guy's been hitting the shots. Your soul feels shattered. Your spirit feels irredeemable. Ooh, fishing. You know, I just realized, why the fuck did I... Was it Tab? Was Tab the reason why I went to that computer room? Did I ever try hitting Tab again? Because the last time I didn't make it here. I just got stuck at that one part. Oh, hey, it's another drink. Oh, it's another pool. Hello there. Do they have, like... They have googly eyes. Your heart feels used and replaced. Oh my god. But yeah, I got stuck in this room. I couldn't get out, and now I'm here. I don't know what I did differently. The only thing I remember is that I was, like, hitting the escape button or something. I don't know why I'm going over here. Okay, I should probably... Broke the bonds of your friends. Who are your friends? Ooh. Was it a gazebo? What do they call it? Oh, wait, nope, there's more. Another pool. If I go in the pool, am I going to come back out? Do I dare go in the pool? I need that green rubber ducky. Something fighting for happiness is... God damn it! Oh, I can jump, okay. I will deconstruct your mind. Have I been there? I don't know. This is a crazy fucking map. I wouldn't know anything about making Doom maps. I made a Gmod map. I know that. That was fun. I love... Well, okay, and I will lay everything out before you. God damn, I can't fucking juggle all this. I've never gotten... I feel like I'd be into making Doom WODs if I got into it. I want to show you that you can still be loved. Ooh, are we getting a happy ending after all? With the power of shrooms, you can feel loved again. I want to show you that people can still care about. I was originally going to make a lot of my story when I was younger, still in high school and college. I was dead set on making my story into a video game of some sort. Well, not the current story. What I'm working on is was originally meant to be a prequel, but then it turned into the story. So that you still have friends. And show you where you were flawed. I've probably said this before, and I'll say it again. My story is 3 acts, arcs, chapters, what you would call it? 3 overarching stories in a saga. The Borealis, or no, the Aurora Saga, if you will. There's still art to create. Oh, trains! Well, say no more. Shit, we got art right here. And hot dogs. I should probably be appreciating. This is a nice change of pace. Hold on, I want to grab that. I think part of the problem with my games, though, is that they were way too ambitious. And what I've realized is that while I do like games and I do like interactive experiences and stories, what I really like, above and beyond all else, is just telling a story. I'll be putting you on beneath. The problem is, like, whenever I thought of, okay, but you'll still have to figure the rest out yourself. Yeah, no shit, Sherlock. The problem I had was that all the things I wanted to do in making a game was the shit that people hated. They were like, "Oh my god, it's so linear. It's all the game's holding its hand for you. It's all just a story. There's all cutscenes." I would think about cutscenes, but I wouldn't actually think about gameplay. Like, I would think, "Oh, I'm gonna put this in the game and that in the game." Everything except the actual gameplay. And it was at that, well, it wasn't at that moment, but I slowly realized, shit, if I want to tell a story, I could just, like, make a comic. I don't have to make a game. If the story is the most crucial thing, just make a story. Ooh. And I can't tell you how long that will oh, fuck, I'm missing out on everything else. I was reading the chat. I think, yeah, I found that the comic was the safest route. I could, like, and the alternative would be animation, but animation would be fucking gut-wrenching in terms of difficulty. I can barely, like, the comic is literally, like, it doesn't get more simple than the comic. The only way I can make it even more easy is to just make a book. But I don't really want to make a book. At that point, well, then that's too easy then, because then I'm not cut out for writing. I was always more into visual storytelling, and what the hell is this? I think a comic is the happy medium between animation and just a novel. Because even if the story or the pacing is weak, you can at least admire the visuals. But no, I do thoroughly... Okay, wait a minute. There's all these branching paths. I'm just gonna follow the green sign. But yeah, the comic is the best way to go about it. It scratches everything on the list. You can tell a story. You can still have, like, artistic involvement with it all. You can have visuals. Yeah, I like... The problem with my comic, the only thing is... I guess just perfection. I swear to God, if I'm like, I just noticed. I hope my microphone has been like rocking back and forth. That's gonna bother the hell out of me. Once again, juggling. I'm like trying to follow the story and just have a casual conversation about my comic. I think the biggest challenge is just maintaining consistency. I am getting better at overcoming perfectionism, but at the same time, there's just no winning. It's either you're being too much of a perfectionist, or you say, fuck it, I'll just make it just for the sake of making it, only to look back on it a week later and be like, oh shit, I should have detailed that more, I should have changed this more. But then there's days where I just don't want to draw at all. There's some days where I can just draw all day long. Couldn't do anything but draw. And then there's other days where the thought of doing anything is just mind-numbing. Where am I going? Oh my god, it is pitch black. Now hold on a sec, who are you? What? Nope, fuck this. Get me out of here. This is the fucking Sopranos? This is a therapy session? Ah, here we go. Oh no, Golden Teacher. We're not quite there. We're not quite there yet. You're not quite ready to hear the truth I want to share with you. Because first, I must show you the truth you need to hear. At the top of the tower, you will confront the core of who you are and the demon that lights your soul. Then I'll share with you the truth that'll guide your heart. The universe will love you if you love it back. Okay, that does not sound like something a therapist would say, so I'm just gonna... Not quite the, style of message I was expecting from that attire. Is this like a train? Yeah, I had my my mic is balanced on I have a keyboard, like a little keyboard. And it was on this little dinky ass table. But that table is the same thing that the mic is being balanced on. But now it's on my lap, so that shouldn't be an issue anymore. I'm just reading. I do like the sound of the 3-day rule. I had a good streak going, oh my god. The Tower of Babel. In the beginning of the year. I had a pattern where like every day from like, what was it, like 4 p.m. to 8 p.m. would just be devoted to working on the comic. With the goal of just getting 1 page done per week. Every week. And I did have a decent streak. Sometimes I would even have 2 finished in the span of 1 week. But like slowly I started kind of fumbling. Was I supposed to cross something? No. And then at one point I think I like just kind of burned myself out, so maybe the 3-day rule would work. At the same time though, it's like a lot of it is just procrastination. I don't know. There'll be days where I'll like have so much time set aside, but like only like I'll have like a 5-hour session. But really only 2 of those hours were actually spent drawing the comic, and the rest was just dilly-dallying. And then you have other factors like caffeine. That's why I was trying to like just not rely on any drugs whatsoever. Just be completely sober. I'll make an exception for caffeine, but okay, I am going in circles. I might be going in circles. Well, alright, fuck it. Here we go. Those stairs look interesting. It might very well be from burnout, yeah. Procrastination. Okay, yep, this is where I probably want to start. Wait a minute. Oh, no, there it is. But yeah, finding the right balance. Like, I don't care if it takes me like a week to make one page. That's perfectly serviceable, because anything's better than just dropping the project altogether. The other problem, though, is writing, because I literally... Sometimes I'll work on my comic, and then as I'm drawing it, I'll be like, oh, and then this can happen, and that can happen. But something sort of happened where I just stopped doing that. I finished the page, and I was like, I have no idea what happens next. Like, I know what happens next. I have the summary written down, all that. But, like, in terms of, like, the page composition, the panel layouts, the dialogue, that stuff, like the fine details and how to execute it. And then, like, even then, you start, like, second-guessing other ideas. It's like, well, maybe we need to establish this plot point, or we need to set this up so that we could pay it off later. And you get worried, because, like, setups and payoffs are such a nice thing to have in a story. Chekhov's gun. So then you start worrying, and then you start slowing down. And admittedly, sometimes I am productive with that. Like, I do come up with ideas, but other times, it's so much better to just fucking wing it. And then you start asking yourself, like, am I drawing to make myself feel better, or am I drawing to make the best story possible? And you gotta find that balance, because it is, like, working on my story is so much better than just, I don't know, other leisurely activities. Like nothing fulfills me more. And that's what I've been trying to do. And I'm in a weird state where I don't... Shoot, I forgot what I was going to say. I'm juggling way too much shit here. Well, thank God it's just been a long walk, because it's given me a lot of time to just form my words properly here. Oh my God, what was I going to say? Oh yeah, I've spent, like, so much time. I've removed pretty much every vice, every distraction, every quick dopamine hit. And you think, alright, there's nothing left to do now. Either play a game or watch a TV show. Like, those are the things I don't do. I don't really watch TV shows for fun. I don't really play video games for fun. I have to, like, force myself to do it. Because the alternative is just getting fucked up on a nightly basis. So you've removed all that, and then you think, well, if I want to have fun, now I have to do something productive. But then you don't do anything productive. You just literally sit there. Sometimes, and there's so many pieces. There is no solid answer. The obvious solution is to just draw, and that has worked before, but I need to find something more stable, something that boosts me more. One thing I found that kind of works in that is having, like, oddly enough, is not eating and then having coffee. It just kind of puts me in that flow state, if that makes any sense. I can't put into words. Hold on, I gotta read. But yeah, winging it is probably the best way. Like, just a path of least resistance. As little resistance as possible, so that you can just jump right in. What the fuck? There you go. Whoa. I have nothing to say to you. I have something to say to you. What are you? I am you. question companionship. I will take you and drown you. I fucking my watch just clicked. Oh no, don't worry. No, I'm not actually starving myself. It's more like just don't eat right before I do it, if that makes any sense. I don't know why, but whenever, like, right after I eat something, I get, like, really tired. Unless it's something physical. Like, if I eat something and then I sit down, then I just don't want to do anything. It's more like how I allocate my time. If that makes any sense. I don't know. But no, I do, Actually, lately I've been eating pretty healthy. I'm just gonna interrupt the Eye of Sorrow for a sec to talk about my beans and rice. No, I've been spending a lot of time learning how to make with my rice cooker. I have a rice cooker and I've been finally putting it to use. Pretty much everything I eat now is like super optimized. I don't know. I've never really been into food, but I've also... But it's kind of a nice advantage because I don't have to worry about flavor too much. I can just worry about nutrition labels and nutrition facts. Like if you want like a complete protein, you could have chicken or you could have beans and rice. I learned that Cheerios of all fucking things has a fuck ton of iron in it, which is so weird. Oh my god, I could spend all day fucking talking about nutrition facts with food. It's so weird. Like there's like probably 100 fucking videos out there of people saying this is good for you, this is bad for you. Most of the time it doesn't mean shit. It's all marginal at best. You know, I should probably stop disrespecting the eye of all-consuming knowledge. This can't be real, it's just a hallucination. The gal of the mortal that came here, what does it matter if I am real? What does it matter if... What does it matter if I am a product of your drug-addled brain right now? You asked for this, you wanted this, you came to this realm to find answers, and here they are. What the fuck am I feeding this bitch? Why do I have to repeat myself? Feed me attention, admiration, accolades, affection, adoration, affirmation. You cannot ignore me. The fuck I can, bitch. And I just bumped my table into the mic again, god damn it. Or I bumped my elbow into the table, holding the mic. What else do we got? What did you just say to me? I am starving. You are ignoring me. I am going to starve, and I'll make... That's the second time dialogue reminded me of Patrick from SpongeBob. I will not let you define who I am. Feed me, you worthless excuse of a human being. No, I shall persist. Oh. I shall persist. Rapid click. Alright, we're done. I can't give up here. I don't know how to explain it. My throat. I'm so calmly aware of who I am. I woke up this morning in like the middle of the night with a sore throat, and I was worried. It's like, oh god, I'm sick, aren't I? I'm gonna wake up with like it hurts to swallow. I think it was just the way I slept. I slept in a weird position where my throat was like snoring or some sleep apnea shit. I must persist. In combination with my allergies. So literally I just took an allergy med. went back to sleep. Not the Benadryl kind, no, like the normal kind of daytime ones. Well, we got some time left before I get there. I can talk about allergy meds for a while. I could not find an allergy med that worked for me for fucking so long. The one I always used was Claritin, but that stopped working, and I thought I just wasn't taking enough, but then I found out there's like 4 more. There's Claritin, which is technically called Loratadine, and there's Zizol, Zyrtec, Allegra. And the drug names for those are, let's see, there's Claritin, which is Loratadine, Zyrtec, which is, cetirizine. Oh, okay, that was quick. Zyrtec is cetirizine. You won't give up now. Allegra is fexofenadine, and Zizol is levocetirizine. And I take levocetirizine. I just find that to be the easiest. It's the strongest. It's like a more potent version of Zizol. I just take that. You cannot settle for wanting to be a good. Can we hold off on the self-reflection for 2 minutes? I want to talk about allergy meds. You must persist. Oh, hold on a sec. Oh, okay, see, it was nice talking to you. See ya. That's the nice thing about shorts is... Or not shorts, live streams. You can always watch them again later. This is it. You're on the precipice of what you need. It's beautifully scary, blissfully anxiety-inducing, and you welcome the flood of raw emotion truth because this is what you've been seeking for as long as you can remember. You feel as though, for the first time in your life, you have permission to be sad. You have permission to cry, and so you do. You shed oceans of tears as you feel universally loved from... That universal love flow through your mind, the shapes, the colors, the sounds, all being connected to everyone and everything. And the central truth of it all, love, and you understand what that means. Oh my god, my throat. You understand what it all means in the universe of things. However, you're here for a more personal mission. A mission of self-change. You can smell the ambrosia. Ambrosia? I don't know if that's a word I've ever used before. Time to face your demons. Whoa. Oh, what the fuck? Man, this whole time I've been... All I've had to drink was this coffee. I made cold brew. It's not too hard to make cold brew. You just add twice the grounds, half the water. Ooh. What the fuck? Ah, shit. I don't know if these are the credits or if there's gonna be like one final battle. I don't know why, but it takes a really long time for the top right gun to, Am I missing something? Wait. Ah. Here we go. I can't tell what's an item and what's a projectile. Everyone dies in one hit. Damn. Well, fortunately, it looks like we're coming close to the end here, so whoever's, missing out won't have to miss out much longer. God damn it! Let's see. Oh my god, there's so many. So many fucking people. So many letters. And I like, once again, are these projectiles? Or am I just fucking... There's some neat designs. Oh my god. Like, everyone's dying in one shot. I don't know if this is because I'm playing... I select the easiest difficulty. What the fuck? Wait. What's that in the distance? I think I'm burnt out. I think I've exhausted all of my ability to speak going forward. We're just riding the wave now. Fuck. I think we ended on a high note though. Allergy medications is a good place to call it quits. I am so fucking tired. I haven't even had breakfast yet. I woke up at like 4 in the morning this morning. I mentioned that. Sort of a sore throat. And I did not fall back asleep till like 7 in the morning. Fortunately, I don't have anywhere to be yet. This is getting hard to... What the hell? I can see the skybox. I don't even know what to make of all this. But yeah, to anyone that's watching this as a VOD. That's kind of part of the reason I, sometimes at least, don't do these live. I do them as unlisted and then just make them public later. I don't know. I guess it depends. Being live, it's a strange amount of pressure. I don't know. Maybe if I just went live more often, I'd be more chill about it and I could just be myself. Not that I'm not being myself, but like it's easier to let loose, I think is a better term. The pressure of having to hold up a certain performance is diminished. Because the truth be told, I've got nothing to lose. It's not like I have a fucking career in live streaming. If I want to fucking live stream and just fucking... be the most boring bastard possible, I got nothing wrong with that. I don't know. Even if I wasn't... Oh my god. Alright. Oh, I have other guns. Oh, shit, okay. Well, now we're... I didn't even notice that. This whole time I could have been shooting with anything else. What is... Okay, everyone dies in one shot, so the minigun's probably the safest bet to make sure that everyone just gets shot. I don't know if do you think it's too late to give an epilepsy warning? Anyone watching this with epilepsy probably died 5 minutes ago. Oh my god, I can't even think straight. Is this a representation about how it feels to face your emotions after going sober? I don't even know. I've just been going Rambo and fucking Epilepsy World for the past 20 minutes. Okay. This is holy fuck. I don't even... Oh my god, finally. These letters? I can't read it. Oh wait. If you're going through hell, keep going. Go. Oh. What's this? Going to miss you. Good boy, good puppy. Sleepy puppy, good boy. You can pet the dog. That's gonna look real good on the IGN rating. I'm gonna watch this recording after God knows how long I've been recording this, but I'm gonna find out that my mic was dog shit. Or that I fucked up somewhere. And kept bumping into shit. Game saved. This was not for you. Credits. It's okay, you can go now. Oh. Oh, right. Fucking hell. Now, I did do rigorous testing on my microphone, but I probably bumped into shit a couple times. Probably kept, yeah, I made the dump. I have my microphone propped up on this rinkety old TV dinner tray. I put the, I put the keyboard on the table. So every time I clicked or moved around, I probably, like, drew to the table like this. I don't know if you hear anything from that, but if you did, then I greatly apologize, because that was not at all my intention. I was supposed to keep the keyboard on my lap. As I said once, I'll say it again. I've been juggling. Live streaming is hard. It is not easy. It's awful tricky. Is this Pink Floyd? Yeah, it is. How I Wish You Were Here. Yeah. It's a Doom remix. A rendition of that song. Well, might as well take this opportunity to discuss future plans on a fucking whim. Even though I'm tired and should probably have some breakfast. What time is it actually? Oh, it's 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Jesus Christ. No wonder I feel hungry. I don't know. I've been thinking about, oh my god, I can't talk. I've been thinking about making fried rice. I don't know why. But every time I try to make fried rice, it goes horribly wrong. I think I just need to, because I don't want to do, like, every time I watch a fried rice video, they're always using fresh ingredients. Like, I don't have time for that shit. I'll buy a frozen bag of peas and carrots, and I'll get some frozen meats. Rotisserie chicken has been a bit of a game changer, because all you have to do is, like, it's like, you go to, like, Sam's Club or whatever, for, like, $4, you get a whole fucking rotisserie chicken, and you can just pick that apart, you can make the bones into bone broth and drink that later. Not a bad deal in the big 26 where shit's expensive for the sake of being expensive. Same with beans and rice. Beans, rice, rotisserie chicken, cottage cheese. Nice source of protein. Cheerios. I've tried spinach. I went to Aldi. They had spinach. It was like in this bag for like $2. Not a bad deal. I just ate that shit like a bag of chips. It was about as good as you could expect. Well, actually, I shouldn't say that. It was kind of good. Although I hear that frozen spinach is better because it keeps all the nutrients in, whereas quote-unquote fresh spinach has probably lost a lot of those nutrients. Oh, shit. Dear Key, past, present, future. It's hard to look back at what you've been through and recently comprehend how far you've come from since that true difficult. I can't talk and read at the same time. Hold on. I'll read this later. Well, that was a nice message, and I'd be lying if I said a lot of this wasn't extremely relevant to myself. I don't know if I'm bipolar or not. Technically, I'm diagnosed with bipolar, but that was all based on what I told the psychologist. Sometimes I'm high, sometimes I'm low, and when I'm low, it's like borderline debilitating, and when I'm high, it's like life is amazing. But that could be due to a lot of things, you know? Maybe I just had a lot more coffee than I normally do. Maybe I was still on this drug or that drug, and I was quitting this, and I don't know if the screen's just going to be like still going forward. Oh. More shit. But yes, there are times where you go to bed every night feeling like shit, and then you wake up in the morning and then you feel even worse. Well, not in the morning, but like in the middle of the night, and you feel even worse. And then you wake up in the normal morning, the actual morning, so instead of like 3 in the morning, you wake up at 7 in the morning, and then you feel fine. I don't know. Things have been going... God damn it, I just bumped my elbow in that motherfucking table again. Ooh, are you okay? No. Do you want to talk about it? Alrighty, this is it. Fuck you, purple text. We're leaving. Now, just out of morbid curiosity, if I were to open up the game again, I don't think there's multiple endings. I don't. There might be, like, fun secrets to find. But I don't think... This is one of those games we have to play multiple times. I think it is really just a single experience. Oh. It's a level select. That's kind of cool. Okay, that's kind of neat. I think we're at a good spot now. I will plan to keep working on my comic going forward. I actually might take that advice. 3 days on, 3 days off to heart. Was it 3 days? Actually, no, I can just look that up right now. I have the chat opened up. Yeah, 3 days on, 3 days off. I can make that work, probably. I already sort of do on the weekend. I mean, there's 7 days in a week. Maybe 4 days on, 3 days off. I don't know. Mondays are always the hardest to... Mondays are kind of just a lazy day, where you do the bare minimum. I don't know. But I have to want to work on my comic. I have to want it, you know? I can't just force myself to do it. I have to want it. And how do I make myself want it is the trick. It's the tricky part. Sometimes just force... At the same time, though, forcing yourself to do it does help. There is no solid answer. There is none. I found ways that can sometimes boost it, but those aren't always reliable either. I don't know. Will I try streaming my comic? Probably. I might give it a shot. It's just tricky though, because drawing is like... I find it a lot harder to talk while drawing than talk while playing a game. And I've sometimes wondered if I should just like... I don't know. I'd feel really bad if I ever did a live stream and someone was in the chat and I just wasn't engaging with them. But that seems to be what a lot of artists do. They just kind of stick to their flow, check every like 10 minutes. Who knows? Who the fuck knows? Well, like I said earlier, I don't have an audience. I don't rely on streaming as an income, so to say that there's anything to lose would be silly. I guess I would just feel bad if someone's experience was ruined. They came to my stream and with the hopes to engage with me, and the whole time I just didn't say a word or just rambled about something else stupid. I guess that's just the whole point of streaming. That's just the art of it. Like, I can, you know, I spend all this time talking about streaming. Literally, I can just fucking do it. Like, instead of worrying about how it goes, just do it and go from there. I've got literally nothing to lose. All right, I've rambled long enough. How long have we been at this now? 2.5 hours. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Alrighty. Thanks to everyone that has and will watch in the future, if anyone. If you were looking forward to watching this live and missed out on it, don't worry. I will probably be back. Maybe I should actually announce when I'm doing streams, but that would probably work. At the same time, though, I kind of like... Oh my god, I just bumped to the table again. Hopefully I'll fix that issue. I don't know. Will I be back? More than likely, yeah. I'd like to be back. At the same time, though, if I ever get a job, I'd like to get a consistent schedule going, too. Right now, things are unstable and chaotic. Or for all I know, this is going to be the last time I stream for the next 2 years. Who fucking knows? I don't know. Alrighty. I'm going to click on the OBS link and then hit the stop streaming button, and I'm going to see you later.